Assalamu alaikum everyone, and today we are going to actually talk about the balance between the Deen and the Dunya. So before that, I'm going to tell you why I was not posting. I was not posting because I was busy with my exams and there was a lot of work I have to do. That's the reason I was not managing my account, Islamitude, and that's why I was not posting. So today we are actually going to talk about the balance between the Deen and the Dunya. We all suffer from this thing, so let's talk about it. So actually, Deen and the Dunya are not two separate things. I would say, like for my own perspective, it is like something which we actually have to do. It is not something which you have to do separately. You just have to combine both of them, which is life. People say that Deen is different, Dunya is different. No, it is not. Islam itself is a way of life, if you see. But what we actually do is we are so away from Islam, we are not following Islam that much that we actually find it strange. And we just say that, oh, Islam is something different and the world is something different. No, it is not like that. Islam is a way of life, and the balance between Deen and Dunya is nothing. You just have to live your life in an Islamic way. You just have to live your life with the rules that are given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we get this reference from the Holy Quran itself, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I created the jinn and the humankind only that they might worship me. So we actually get the idea that we are actually made for this world, and we are here in this world just for one purpose, which is to praise and pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This doesn't mean that you can't live in this world. This doesn't mean that you can't enjoy in this world. Those are some different things. Enjoyment in this world, it is something which you can do. Islam is not saying that you cannot enjoy. You just have to become a saint. You just have to just renounce everything. No. Being religious doesn't mean that we cannot enjoy this world. In fact, Allah ordered us to enjoy His blessing but without disobeying Him. So you can enjoy the world but with the foundation of Islam, which is not even a foundation, which is something which is going to make you feel better in the long term. Some things, there are something that we actually say, oh, we can't actually enjoy this, we can't do that, but it is for your own betterment, because who is the creator in the end? The creator of the world and the creator of us is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in the end, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who knows what is better and best for us. So whatever He has given us is really something which is going to help us. So what do we actually have to do? We just have to pray 5 times a day. We just have to read the Quran. We just have to give zakat. We just have to do Hajj if we can. So these are something that we can actually do. This is not something which you can't do. For Hajj, there can be an exception that, okay, we don't have money and we can't do Hajj. That is a different thing. And that is not even compulsory for you. It is only compulsory for those people who can actually afford it. But if you can't afford it, you don't have to do it. But for 5 times a day, I don't think there is any person who can't actually pray 5 times a day. If you can use the phone, if you're listening to this podcast, if you are using Facebook, if you are using Instagram, surely you can pray. There is no excuse for praying. And you are actually talking to people, you are studying, you are going to college, you are going for a job, you are doing whatever you like in the whole day. But you are not offering the salah. So this is the balance that you have to create. So if you are going to think that, okay, we are going to not pray, we are going to do whatever we like in this world, and we are going to be successful. A lot of people I see, actually they cry for success, and when I actually ask them, do you even pray, they say, no, we don't pray. So how are you going to get success when you are not going to pray? Prayer is one of the most and one of the biggest foundation that you can create for yourself. If you are not praying, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not pleased with you, obviously when the foundation, whenever there is a building, let's just take an example. There's a huge skyscraper, let's say Burj Khalifa, we know, which is the tallest building in the world. If the foundation of Burj Khalifa is very weak, and you can't and there is an earthquake, okay, there is an earthquake which actually shook the building, and what is going to happen to the building? Obviously it is going to fall down. Same is with your life. If your foundation is weak and there will be a problem, let's say earthquake is a problem, and that problem shook your world, that shook your life, what is going to happen? You are going to fall down. And what is going to happen then? Then you are going to get depressed. You are going to start getting anxiety and whatnot. So these are some problems that we actually create for ourselves. It is not like if you're going to pray there will be, you are not going to be tested. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly says in the Quran, do you really think that you say we believe and you're not going to get tested? Testing is a part of life. But if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not pleased with you, you're surely not going to get whatever you are wanting to. For example, I am praying to, I am just hoping to get a job in a company which I really like. I like their vision and whatnot, okay? But if I'm not praying, if I'm not pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, will I be able to get the job? Let's say, okay, I got the job. Let's leave it. I got the job. Then what? Will I be happy? That is a bigger question. If after the job I can get happy, I don't think that is the possibility. Human mind craves for very things, a lot of things, but prayer is something which is going to hold you at your own place. Prayer is something which you are going to do, and you are going to get pleased with it. You are going to become very happy after it. Do you ever thought that, okay, I prayed, now also I'm not happy? You are going to get fulfilled. You are going to say, okay, whenever you have prayed 5 times a day, you are going to see how relaxed you are going to feel. Like, okay, I have prayed 5 times a day, I'm feeling so relaxed, because it is something, it is like a responsibility that you have completed. So that's the level of happiness that we actually get. So whenever you are going to leave the prayer, surely you are not going to be happy. So if you are going to start praying, if you are going to read the Quran, if you are going to learn about Islam, with whatever you are doing. For example, if I'm going to school, there are a lot of places where I can actually pray. Okay, it's not an excuse. You just go to school after Fajr prayer, and most of the people come to home before Zuhr prayer, or in between the Zuhr prayer, let's say. So you have time to pray at home. You have time to pray your Fajr. But we are not waking up for the Fajr. That's the very big responsibility. That is the problem from our own side. That is something which is you are in control of. Okay, same is with the people of office. You can simply just ask your employers, your people, your managers, that can I please get a room for 10 minutes in a meeting room which is empty? Surely they are going to give you. They are not going to be saying, no, you can't just practice your religion over there. Most of the people are very helpful. But what you just have to do is you just have to ask them. Now, let's say, how can we actually balance it? I don't like to give it the name balance, but a lot of people say the balance between Deen and Dunya, so let's just talk in their language. So people say that, okay, let's just leave everything and let's just go to the jungle and let's just pray. But that's not how everything works. That's not how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to you to live your life. If you are saying balance, so balance should be between the world and the dunya. Dunya and the deen, the world and the religion, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly is saying that you should actually socialize with people, you should actually talk with people, you should actually have family, you should have kids, you should respect your parents, you should respect people around you, respect your neighbor, talk to them, ask for them, how are they doing, ask them, help them, whatever they want, just help them, give them some money, give money to poor people. So this is something which Islam is actually teaching us, but we are not implementing it. So this is also a problem from our side. No, you just don't have to leave your whole world and you just have to go to the jungle and do your prayers. No, it is not like that. You just have to do the prayers and do your daily work. I'm just going to college, I'm going to job, I prayed there, I came back home, I do my dishes, I prayed. Then I actually planned to do the homework or whatever task I have to do. I just did that. And then I have to just spend time with my family. I did that. You can actually plan your life. But whatever you just have to do, whatever you are actually going to plan in that day, you just have to start implementing Islam in that list as well. For example, if I am actually going to a place, let's say I have to visit some place for 2 hours, okay? And Asr prayer will be in the middle of that duration. So what can I just do? I can just say, okay, I will just go over there, I will pray Fajr, I will pray Asr over there, then I will come back home and I will pray Maghrib, and then I can just do my work. It barely even takes 10 minutes. For most of the people, for younger generation, it takes like 2 minutes. I've seen people, they are just in so much hurry, like they literally just bump their head into the ground whenever they are going for the sajda. That is a different thing, but yeah, we will actually do that. You can actually find it. You can actually find time. It is all up to you. Your life is literally in your own control. Like, think of whatever is happening in your life. Is there is something which is not happening according to what you have done? Like, whatever you are going to do in your life, your results are going to be on the basis of what you have done. So always think of that. Okay? And I hope this is going to help you. And take it easy. You just don't have to hurry it. It is a process which is going to be longer. You can't just become a perfect person. No one can become a perfect person. Let's just leave that example. Sorry. So you can't just become a better person in just one day. But your small steps that you are going to take every day is going to make you a better person in the future. For example, let's just say I'm starting with one salah today. Okay. Slowly, I'm going to increase it. Let's say in 1 year, I started praying 5 times a day. Let's just take a bigger picture of 10 years. I started praying, I started reading Quran, I started learning the meaning of Quran, and I started teaching other people as well about Islam. So these are something that you are going to take. It is more like a ladder that you have to climb. You're going to put one step in a day. You're not going to climb the whole ladder in just one day. No one can. You just have to take those small steps, and those small steps are really going to help you. So just start with one thing and just start with the consistency. Consistency is what is going to matter. It's not like you are going to pray 5 times a day and then okay, that's it. You are going to lose everything. You are not going to be able to focus on anything. You will be exhausted. Let's just say you are going to get exhausted. So just take one step a day and try to increase it slowly and slowly. Whenever you're comfortable, just increase it. In a long term, whenever you're going to see your graph, there will be an up and down, up and down, up and down. But in a longer term, you are going to see that the graph of your progress is going straight. So that is the bigger progress that you actually have to make. And inshallah, you can, we all can. There is nothing which is out of our bound. We can do whatever we want. So you can also do whatever you want. And I hope this actually helped you. And inshallah, I will be covering a lot of more topics which I actually asked on the Q&A section. And if you have any suggestion, if you want me to cover any other topic, then you can email me at islamitude@gmail.com, or you can just go to my Instagram at Islamitude and you can message us there, inshallah. And I hope every one of you is doing good, and just try to implement it, and inshallah, may Allah make it easy upon all of us.